Hey guys, this is Sanket and welcome to Banking Shanking. I had my IBPS PO interview on 13th of Feb in Pune. I will be narrating my experience, but before that, let me tell you about our Telegram group. Guys, please join our Telegram group today to stay connected with the like-minded individuals and stay up to date on the latest news and trends in our banking examinations. With valuable insights and engaging discussions and a supportive community, our group is a perfect place to learn and grow. Don't miss out. Join now. Link is in the description and pin comment. A day before interview, I gave a mock interview to my maternal uncle. I fondly call him Raju Mama. Here, I would like to thank him for his inputs which he gave me after the mock interview. Thank you Raju Mama from the bottom of my heart for your efforts and feedback. Guys, my reporting time was at 1 PM and so I started driving at 12 PM from my maternal uncle's place. It was a pleasant afternoon. The warm sun shone down the road and made everything look bright and cheerful. The sky was clear and blue. As I was driving, I rolled down the windows and felt the fresh air blowing through my hair. Finally, I reached the interview center, which was College of Agriculture, Pune. I parked my car and joined the queue for biometric verification. After that, we were asked to sit in a huge hall and subsequently document verification process was initiated. Each and every process was smooth and very well planned. The overall atmosphere of the interview center was professional and formal. After document verification, we were taken in a waiting area adjacent to the interview room. Well friends, this can be the scariest place for a candidate. Let me put those feelings in my way. My heart beats fast, my palms are slick, my mind races with thoughts that flick. A nervous knot inside my chest as I prepare to take this test. I have rehearsed my lines, I have dressed my best, but the doubt still linger, I confess. Will I impress, will I shine or falter under the watchful eye? But I remind myself, I've come this far with hard work, dedication and many a scar. I take a deep breath and steady my pace as I approach the door with poise and grace. I am ready, I am prepared to show my worth to be declared. As the one they seek, as the one they need, I step into the room with hope and creed. Sitting in that line outside interview room, I had mixed feelings whether I will be able to answer their questions and if I will be able to present myself in the best possible light. This fear manifested itself as nervousness, trembling hands and a racing heart. But I didn't let this fear control me more than a minute. I started thinking positive and feeling confident. I was well prepared and this confidence manifested itself as a calm demeanor, a clear mind and a positive attitude. You know, it's important to acknowledge and manage your fear while building upon your confidence by visualizing a successful outcome and reminding yourself of your strength and accomplishments. Remember guys, being nervous is totally normal and it's how you manage and overcome that fear that sets you apart. And finally, the candidate before me was out of the interview room and ding dong, the bell rang for me and it was my turn. Again, let me explain those feelings in my words. As you stand before the door, emotion flood your soul, a surge of fear and confidence, a mix that takes a toll. For you know that on the other side, a future is at stake and the only way to cross that bridge is to take a plunge and break. The fear that grips you tight, a doubt that claws and bites. What if you're not good enough? What if they see you fright? But then a spark of confidence, a flame that starts to burn, reminds you of your strength and all the lessons you have learned. Your heart is pounding hard, a drum that echoes loud as you take a deep breath in and enter through the crowd. You keep your head held high, your eyes fixed on the prize. For you know, in that moment, every word, every sigh, every try. So fear and confidence may play a tug of war, but in the end, it's the courage that opens up the door. For you have what it takes, the talent and the drive, and nothing can stop you now as you come alive. I knocked the door and asked for the permission to enter. After entering, I walked with confidence and stood near the chair. There were 4 male members and 1 female members in the panel. They offered me a seat and I thanked them and occupied the seat. The chairman sir asked me my name and the meaning behind it. I answered it accordingly. In the next question, I was expecting an introduction, but to my surprise, they didn't ask me to introduce. They directly jumped to my family details and city information. Then the chairman asked me about NBFC and SEBI. I answered both of them. Then he asked me to link an old fraud case with the 2 of them. Now I was thinking, he kept giving me hints, but then at last I politely said, "I'm sorry sir, I don't know, but definitely I will search about it after this interview. Later, he revealed that he was asking about Sahara Group fraud case about which I had no idea at all. Then the lady asked me about RBI, and then one of the panel member asked me about my engineering college and my placements. I said I was selected in 2 Indore-based companies, but I didn't join, as I made my mind for army already. And then again the lady asked me about my attempts in banking examinations. So I said that this is my second attempt and first interview of IBPS PO. And it's been 2 years I'm preparing for banking examination. After that, the person who was sitting just left to chairman started asking me about my gap years. So I honestly told him about my preparation for officer's entry into Indian Army. As soon as I uttered the word army, it caught everyone's attention and they were curious to know more about it. After this, for the next 5 minutes, they continuously asked questions only on Indian Army. So basically, my bank interview turned into army officer's interview. Let me tell you the questions which were asked to me. So one of them asked, which exam you cleared for army? I said, sir, I cleared UPSC CDS, FCAT, INET and some direct entries based on graduation marks. All of them on the basis of self-study. Then again he asked, how many interviews you appeared for army? I said, I appeared for 12 times. After listening this, he was shocked. His lips made a perfect O. And then one of the member asked me, why didn't you get selected in army? I gave a satisfactory answer. Then again he asked me, from army to banking, मतलब banking भी नहीं हुई तो वो भी छोड़ दोगे? I said, no sir, my final aim is to become a banker and I'm confident that I will make it in this year. Then the same person asked me, Sanket, how did you feel about your failure when you look back in your army preparation days? I replied, sir, even if I failed, I always look at the positive side. Maybe I'm destined to become a banker instead of an army officer, and that's why I'm here today and eventually will become a bank officer on 1st of April. Bang! This reply of mine brought a huge smile on all of the panel members' face, and I could see from their expression that they were impressed. Then the chairman said, Sanket, I really feel bad that Indian Army missed to recruit a bright child and a best candidate like you. At this point of time, I didn't reply and I was just smiling. At last, the chairman asked me my age and then he said that my interview is over. I got up from my chair and thanked them for their valuable time. At last, the panel members wished me all the best. Overall, my interview was around 7 to 8 minutes. As soon as I got out of the interview room, the candidates waiting outside surrounded me and asked about my experience. But then the office boy asked me to leave immediately. Before leaving, I asked all of them to subscribe my channel and wait for my interview video. And then I left that area. After the interview, we were escorted back to the hall where exit biometric verification was conducted. And then we were free to leave the center. Overall, my experience was very good and I maintained the eye contact and a beautiful smile with each and everyone. My answers were to the point and the language used in my interview was English. As far as I remember, I answered 9 out of 10 questions. And the one question which I missed was that Sahara Group question. So now my selection totally depends on my mains marks, which will be released on 25th of March. I hope I have at least a gap of 10 marks above the cutoff, and again, I hope for the best for all of us. I hope you like my interview experience video. If yes, please do let me know in comment section about your thoughts and opinion. You can also narrate your experience in comment section. I would love to watch your comments. If you have any feedback on this video, please do comment down below. I would highly appreciate that. I request you to kindly subscribe my channel and like this video. I will meet you in another video. Till then, we are all going to work hard and we are gonna get the fruits of our hard work soon. Thank you for watching. This is Sanket signing off.